Welcome back, everyone. As always, it's a pleasure to have you back on our channel. I am Catalina Natasha from AMZ Advisers, and this is the second part of my interview with Ivan D'Alesson. Ivan is an ad manager and part of the team dedicated to client success. In the first video, he shared with us the basics of good writing and how to focus it on the consumer's needs, because as we all know, empathy is a key element when selling any sort of product or service. You can watch that over here. Attention spans nowadays are way shorter, and in this specific case, video ads need quick and catchy graphics to capture anyone's attention. Ivan tells us of the importance of keeping in mind the short time frames we have available to work with.
Remember that you need the proper keywords for that ad to be seen. So as long as your traffic is relevant, your video can be suboptimal and still deliver. Even if you have a perfect video, if your traffic is not on point, it won't. Right? I think if we made like a pyramid of priorities, on the base of the pyramid is product market fit. On the next level is the quality of your traffic, which can be contained through proper research, keyword research. And on the top of the pyramid is how good is your ad. So you still want to have a good ad. You just don't want to neglect the other parts of the pyramid that are more important, which is a very common mistake, right? People are very excited about their ad. What about the other stuff, right? The foundational stuff.
Creating an ad for your Amazon profile, brand, and or products seems like an easy feat, because it actually is. Plus, it's exciting that your ad is out there for everyone to see, right? But before you get to the publication of the ad, there are several details that you must keep in mind. First, Primal Emotions.
There are some visuals that statistically people look more at. Things like delicious food, a mother and her baby, things like beautiful people, getting all politically incorrect right here, right? But it's just what statistically works better, right? So these are visuals that you can take advantage of and appeal to primal emotional needs that are hardwired into the consumer psyche, into the human psyche. So I think this is a very nice segue for us to go into the next topic, which is what primal emotions we can tap into for people to give us a chance, to people to hear pitch, right? To give us a fair chance of showing what our product is all about.
As the name suggests, primal emotions are emotions that lie at the very core of our beings. For example, surprise, trust, or fear. Sounds a bit weird, but they are ingrained in our daily lives. And these emotions are usually responsible for helping us make decisions like what you're gonna buy today.
Survival and life enhancement, that is one, and life enjoyment, right? Fear and pain and avoiding those. Protection of loved ones, like who doesn't care if their child looks both ways when crossing the street, right? Food and beverages, comfort, like a comfortable way of living. There's the sixth one. Companionship, social approval, and superiority/winning.
In order to gain a consumer's interest, you need to consider their emotional state. But how would you know in which state they are all in?
On average, it's some called like the DER state. They're like derping on the screen, like not really thinking about anything, just scrolling around. And you need to make an impact, right? Because if not, you will be scrolled and you won't get noticed. What is the problem with most businesses today, right? Their problem isn't that they don't have the right product. Their problem isn't that they're not like have the right margins. Their problem is obscurity, right? There's just so much noise out there that they're not getting noticed. And the way to get noticed is through some of these techniques and some of these tools.
As Ivan said, appealing to primal emotions is sometimes the road to take when wanting to catch people's eye. And because there is so much noise out there, the videos, the audio ads, the big letters, the flashy images, getting attention requires positioning yourself as something different. Not to state the obvious, but advertising, especially on Amazon, carries a great responsibility. He also mentioned one primal emotion that you need to be very aware of: fear. When COVID hit the world, sales on face masks grew enormously, like never seen before, and you can imagine why. But advertising them has to be done consciously. It is unethical to sell something with a claim that only this product will save your life. It's extreme and it's scary, and Amazon will certainly not allow that, and it says so in their policies.
You consume from the one that taps your emotion. So ideally, like all these tools, let's use them ethically, it, right? Let's use them for products like actually work, that actually care about the consumer. Let's not be like the sleazy salespeople, especially on this like uncertain times. People need a way to deal with it, and we don't only like to deal with that ourselves as consumers. We also like to know in which way other people deal with the same feel or the same whichever emotion it is.
But just like this emotion, there are so many more, like social success and attractiveness. Anyone? You can't deny that it's not the same to see an ad with a plain image of an exercise machine than one with a person getting fit with it, right? Before this video ends, I'd like to finish with a very important phrase Ivan shares that might make your advertising process easier.
Features tell, benefits sell. So I think you should put that like on writing here, because like writing on stone, you always want to appeal to like their shoes, their needs, what they're gonna get out of it. On the other hand, they're thinking, what's in it for me? So let's tell them what's in it for them.
Yes, we know you're selling an air fryer. It heats up quickly, it cooks meals. We can imagine all that, but why not talk more about how an air fryer will shorten your cooking periods from hours to minutes, that you can take it anywhere with you and still get the same results like you do at home, that your food is cooked much healthier than before. Sells differently, right? Thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned for the third and last part of my conversation with Ivan D'Alesson, ad manager and part of the team dedicated to client success. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down in the comment section below, and I will see you in the next video.